Hello, this is Archie Dunlop on Saturday, February the 25th, 2023. The moon continues to move through Taurus, where it makes a conjunction to Uranus. As a result, people are going to be fixed in their views and at the same time quite explosive. They're not prepared to bend. They're not prepared to be flexible. They're going to just go crazy. That's quite possible if you push them hard enough. So we also have to consider our own views and how we might respond to today's challenges. If we come across something that contradicts our view of the world, we mustn't straight away go ballistic. We need to take a deep breath, pause, and not make an exhibition of ourselves. At the same time, we have to bear in mind that things can change quickly. The march of time goes on, and what is true now might not be true in 5 seconds' time. So be aware of how that flux works. We can feel that something is absolutely obvious, and then there's a change and nothing is obvious at all, and we have to completely rewrite the whole script. While all this is going on, there is a 90-degree aspect between two of the love planets. There's Venus in Aries, and it's making a 90-degree aspect to Cupido in Capricorn. Now, Cupido is a hypothetical planet. Most people don't use it, but I do think it can work. It can work very well. So on the plus side, when Venus is aspecting Cupido, it is very good for love. It's very good for bringing people together. It's very good for making romantic gestures. Yet, it is a 90-degree aspect. 90-degree aspects tend to be a bit stressful. So there's a danger of going over the top. We could make romantic gestures, or perhaps reveal our private thoughts in a way that is inappropriate, and we certainly mustn't jump the gun. Before making new commitments, you have to ask yourself whether you can really honor those commitments. Another aspect involving a hypothetical planet is a square 90-degree aspect between Jupiter and Hades. Jupiter is a very fortunate planet, and I think it works quite well in Aries. Hades is connected with things that are quite underground, garbage, sometimes death. So we might say, where there's muck, there's brass. So consider that from a sort of a business perspective. If you want the money, you might have to get your hands dirty. Hence the muck. I don't know. I mean, that could be literally the case. Maybe if you want to want to find somewhere to make your fortune, sewage, portable toilet bowls, whatever, that kind of thing. And perhaps also there's money in dealing with disreputable people. I suppose if you're a lawyer, you have to deal with disreputable people, and sometimes you can make a fortune out of dealing with them. So there is certainly an opportunity there. But on a more negative note, this Jupiter Hades square could suggest that what starts well ends badly, particularly when dealing with other people, when having dealings with them, perhaps business dealings. You can have a conversation and it's going really well. You get the agreements you want. Everyone's being really nice, and then suddenly it goes wrong, quite unexpectedly. There's even no reason for it to go wrong, but it just goes wrong, and it might not be apparent at the time. For example, if you have an interview for a job, seems to go well, and then you realise that it didn't go well at all. You don't get a reply. Something like that. Something has offended someone, and you don't know what it is. So don't get complacent about meetings that appear to be going well, because they could suddenly go very, very wrong. So you've got to be very sensitive, and you've got to really think hard about what the other person is thinking and feeling. Finally, the 45-degree aspect between Mercury and Venus, which I've been talking about for some time, a few days, is about to be exact. And I've already associated this 45-degree aspect with bad art, things that are not really very tasteful. Now, it being a Saturday, you might think now's a great time to go shopping, whether physical shopping, in clothes shopping in a mall, whatever, or perhaps online. I would not recommend it, because your taste is going to be poor. You're not going to be able to really imagine what something really looks like in a real world setting. So I would strongly advise you not to buy anything expensive today. Indeed, if you buy something expensive, when you actually take it home, it may look tacky and inappropriate, and you really have buyer's remorse, though hopefully you'll be able to take it back. Anyway, I think I've gone over the main themes for today, and I will see you tomorrow on Sunday.